discreetly spiked the drink with an aphrodisiac and had the waiter bring it to Julie. Seeing Julie drink it, Mark smugly approaches her, attempting to make advances. Julie realizes her drink has been tampered with. In a panic, Julie splashes the drink on Mark and takes the opportunity to escape. In the snowy night, Kevin appears by the roadside. Julie, in a daze, rushes to the roadside, and as Mark approaches, she rushes towards Kevin. Kevin catches the exhausted Julie, and at that moment, Julie is finally saved. Understanding Julie's situation, Kevin instructs his bodyguards to take Mark away and then carries Julie home. At Kevin's home, Julie asks Kevin for help. The two kiss each other and spend the night together. The next day, Julie wakes up, changes clothes, and prepares to leave. When she opens the door, she unexpectedly finds Kevin standing right there. It turns out Kevin is also Rita's uncle, Julie's close friend. Julie is very grateful to Kevin for helping her. Rita happily visits the dessert shop where Julie works part-time. She wants to invite Julie to a party, but Julie needs to work, so she declines. However, upon hearing that Kevin will also be there, she asks Rita to bring a bag of cookies to Kevin as a token of appreciation for his help. Suddenly, she receives a call. When Kevin arrives, Rita hands him the bag of cookies. Kevin usually doesn't like sweet treats, but upon learning that Julie made them herself, he can't help but remember their kiss that night and decides to eat a cookie. Just then, he sees Julie passing by and quickly follows her, filled with concern. Julie enters a private room where Ruby's son Alan has been skipping school. Ruby asks Julie to take him away. Seeing Julie's serious expression, Alan reluctantly leaves with her. Unexpectedly, Alan's friend angrily picks up a glass bottle and aims it at Julie. Kevin arrives just in time, and his bodyguards intervene by subduing him. Suddenly, Kevin notices a wound on Julie's foot. He lifts Julie and takes her back to the car. Inside the car, Kevin gently tends to Julie's wound and comforts her, advising her not to carry all the burdens on her own. Feeling encouraged and comforted by Kevin, Julie can't help but shed tears. Kevin watches Julie cry, strokes her head with compassion, then exits the car. When he returns, he brings a box of candies. He covers Julie's eyes, feeds her a candy, and tells her that she can have some whenever she feels sad. Julie feels extremely fortunate to have met Kevin. She is also very grateful for Kevin's help. Before leaving, she places a candy in Kevin's hand. Inside the bar, Kevin becomes more captivated while looking at the adorable photos of Julie. Approaching summer vacation, Julie asks an upperclassman to help her find a shared house. She gratefully invites the upperclassman for dinner that evening, so when faced with Rita's invitation, she declines. During lunch, Kevin overhears that Julie plans to have dinner with another guy, making him jealous and upset, causing him to leave in discontent. After finishing her meal and returning home, Julie discovers that the landlord is packing her belongings. It turns out the landlord's daughter is returning home, so she no longer wants to rent to Julie. Julie tries to reason with the landlord but still ends up getting kicked out. She suddenly receives a call from her mother, Mary. To better take care of her sick sister, Mary asks Julie not come to her house as much as possible. This news, coupled with her phone being dead, leaves Julie feeling heartbroken. Rita can't reach Julie and seeks Kevin's help to find her. Upon learning that Julie has been kicked out of her rental, Kevin becomes extremely anxious, immediately gathers information, and heads out. In the snowy night, Julie recalls the scenes of her parents arguing when she was young, feeling very sad. Since her parents divorced and started new families, she has felt like she's become superfluous. Just as she feels utterly hopeless, Kevin finds her. Kevin appears once again like a savior, extending a helping hand. While she initially considers refusing, Kevin simply lifts her up and takes her back home. Rita is thrilled to see Julie's arrival and gives her a warm hug. Kevin, noticing Julie's situation, decides to step away. Julie warms herself with ginger soup, surprised to find out it was actually prepared by Kevin, not Rita. Hearing this surprises her. Rita unintentionally mentions to Julie that Kevin has been acting strangely lately, as if he's in love. Julie feels a bit disheartened upon hearing this. She finds Kevin smoking alone in the living room. Julie expresses her gratitude for Kevin's continuous help and care. However, Kevin is Rita's uncle. Julie decides to adjust her mindset and maintain a certain distance from Kevin. When they are waiting for Rita, they receive news that Rita will be participating in an international competition abroad for some time. Kevin reassures Julie, promising to take good care of her in Rita's absence. However, the thought of living alone with Kevin makes Julie extremely shy. Just then, he receives a phone call and temporarily steps away. Jane walks in. She taunts Julie, boasting about her grandfather's excellent relationship with Kevin, implying Julie is insignificant with no prestigious background, merely a plaything for Kevin. Faced with Jane's provocation, Julie finds it ridiculous and retorts with words. Kevin returns at that moment, comforting Julie before inquiring about Jane's identity. Jane confidently introduces herself but is dismissed by Kevin. Julie senses the support she's receiving. She asks Kevin why he's defending her so strongly, only to be surprised when Kevin confesses his feelings and love for her, expressing his intention to pursue her and leaving Julie in a state of confusion. Julie recalls the night with Kevin in her dreams. Suddenly, she is awakened by a stomachache. While she is in discomfort and clutching her stomach, Kevin returns. Seeing Julie in such distress, Kevin lifts her up and then carries her back to the room. He brings Julie a bowl of brown sugar ginger tea to ease her discomfort. Kevin then gently raises Julie's cold feet and massages them. Before Julie falls asleep, he lovingly tucks her in, gently stroking her aching stomach. Julie feels a bit shy but still sleeps peacefully. Before leaving, Kevin tenderly kisses her. On this day, after Julie finishes a school academic conference, she goes home with Hunter. Some stray fluff lands on Julie's head, and Hunter helps remove it. Kevin happens to witness this scene. When Julie returns home, she finds Kevin sitting forlornly on the side. She intends to share her happiness of the day with Kevin, but when Kevin hears her speak highly of Hunter, he jealously leaves. Julie participates in a school-organized educational trip, only to discover that it was arranged by Kevin. Kevin quietly observes from the sidelines. Thinking Julie's uncomfort, Hunter offers her a bottle of medicine, but at that moment, Kevin walks in. He intends to talk to Julie, but she quickly escapes. Hunter notices that Julie doesn't look well, so he gently touches her cheek with concern. Unexpectedly, Kevin witnesses this. Lily enters. Feeling unwell, she wants Julie to accompany her back to rest, unaware that this is all part of Hunter's plan. Suddenly, the dim corridor lights up, and Hunter approaches from a distance, holding a bouquet of flowers. Kevin watches everything unfold. Hunter confesses his feelings to Julie, but Kevin takes the opportunity to turn off the power, and while everyone is still puzzled, he leads the bewildered Julie away. Kevin forcefully kisses Julie, making her feel very scared. At that moment, Hunter knocks on the door. Kevin demands that Julie reject Hunter's confession, or else he will kiss Julie in front of Hunter. Faced with Kevin's coercion and threat, Julie feels afraid. In reality, she doesn't have any romantic feelings for Hunter, so she truthfully turns him down. Hunter feels sad and leaves. Kevin lifts Julie onto the table and tries to continue kissing her, but Julie slaps him. Despite being slapped, Kevin shows no anger. Instead, he is concerned about whether Julie's hand hurts. Kevin hopes Julie will become his girlfriend, but in Julie's heart, Kevin is more like an elder. Despite her feelings for Kevin, Julie feels hesitant about their relationship due to the significant age and status difference between them. Understanding Julie's hesitations and emotions, Kevin agrees to give her some time to consider. Kevin approaches his father, Stephen, who learns that Kevin has recently developed feelings for a girl and is curious to meet her. Kevin promises that after successfully pursuing Julie, he will arrange that. While dining, Kevin gently wipes a stain off Julie's mouth, leaving her surprised. However, Kevin, when facing Julie, instinctively wants to take care of her. He strokes her hair and mentions the scene he witnessed that night. Julie realizes that Kevin's sudden bad mood that night was actually related to her. She feels guilty, but in the end, Kevin comforts her and gives her a gentle kiss. This makes her feel enamored. On this day, Julie goes out to pick up the dress Rita needs for the competition. Kevin's housekeeper takes a few pictures of Julie and sends them to Steven. Steven, observing the beautiful Julie in the photos, is very pleased. As Julie waits for the staff to bring Rita's clothes, she is drawn to an exquisite and expensive dress. Seeing the high price tag on the dress in the shop window, she declines the staff's suggestion to try it on. At that moment, Jane appears. She mocks Julie as just a poor student who can't afford the clothes here. Jane declares Julie is of low status, her family isn't wealthy enough, and she is not worthy of Kevin, urging her to leave him soon. She gets Rita's clothes and prepares to leave. However, Steven witnesses everything. Jane arrogantly offers to buy the dress for Julie, but the staff states they can gift it directly to Julie. Jane is surprised and questions the staff, only to discover that Julie is a VIP member of the store. Enraged, she curses at Julie, but Julie requests the staff to escort her out, which makes Jane very angry. Steven greatly admires Julie's strong attitude. Kevin receives a call from Steven, learning about Jane bullying Julie. Just then, his assistant comes in. Kevin decides to pause all cooperation with them and goes to find Julie. Julie accompanies Lily to the hospital for a checkup. Lily is pregnant and considering an abortion. Julie's stepfather, John, is here also. He mistakenly thinks Julie is pregnant and informs Mary. Upon hearing this, Mary walks over and slaps Julie, questioning why she is pregnant out of wedlock. Despite Julie's explanation, Mary doesn't believe her at all, accusing her of lying, which deeply hurts Julie. She feels upset because of Mary's lack of trust, but all she receives is Mary's scolding. At this moment, Kevin arrives. In the face of Kevin's presence, Mary becomes even more angry. John gestures towards Julie, prompting Kevin to firmly grab his hand, pretending to confront him. Julie continues to explain that her personal life is not chaotic, yet Mary continues to accuse her. Kevin clarifies that he is just pursuing Julie, leading Mary to realize her mistake. She wants to apologize to Julie, but Julie is already disappointed and walks away. Kevin gently tends to Julie's wounds and assures her that she can trust him, promising to protect her forever. Touched by his words, Julie feels a sense of gratitude, and Kevin tenderly kisses her. Feeling upset about the events of the day, they go to a street food stall to have a drink. This scene is coincidentally witnessed by Mark. Since his previous plan of drugging Julie failed, Mark comes up with a devious idea and decides to capture this moment on camera. Unable to see Julie continue drinking, Kevin intervenes and stops her from drinking further. Julie is already drunk, and Kevin carries her back home. He places her on the bar counter, intending to give her some sobering soup. However, unable to resist the allure of the intoxicated Julie, Kevin kisses her. The two passionately embrace and kiss, with Kevin holding Julie tightly and carrying her back to bed. While they are still kissing, Rita suddenly calls. It turns out Rita couldn't reach Julie and had to contact Kevin instead. This call also brings Kevin back to his senses, and he decides to respect Julie. Early the next morning, Kevin brings a bowl of sobering soup. However, feeling a bit shy about what happened last night, Julie is comforted by Kevin. Suddenly, she receives a call from Mary. Upon learning Kevin's identity, Mary worries that he might deceive Julie and calls to warn her. But for Julie, this concern comes too late. Starting from Mary's distrust and scolding, she has completely lost faith in Mary. After changing into fresh clothes, Julie comes downstairs, and Kevin mentions that he will need to go on a business trip for some time. At the same time, he hopes to give Julie some time to think. Looking at Kevin, who is so caring towards her, Julie decides that when he returns, she will openly accept his care for her. In this moment, Julie feels Kevin's sincerity. Before leaving, Kevin hugs her. Lily expresses her apologies for the misunderstanding she caused Ellie at the hospital that day. Suddenly, Julie receives a threatening call from Mark, but she dismisses it. As she begins the live stream, many rumors about her being kept by Kevin start spreading online, and classmates nearby start gossiping about Julie. Seeing the overwhelming news online, Julie feels upset. Lily and Hunter trust her and want to help clarify the situation. However, Julie doesn't want to involve them and decides to leave first. Meanwhile, Kevin, who is on a business trip, learns about this news and suspends the meeting to rush to find Julie. Julie locks herself in her room, feeling upset, but Kevin arrives just in time. Seeing Kevin suddenly appear, Julie, feeling wronged, finally bursts into tears, and they embrace each other. Kevin holds Julie on his lap, and Julie whispers in his ear about how much she missed him. In this moment, the two deeply in love finally come together. After soothing Julie to sleep, Kevin begins to address the situation. He discovers that it was Mark and Jane who harmed Julie and decides to retaliate. On this day, Kevin and Julie are passionately kissing each other. Rita returns. Rita is shocked to see the intimate couple. She finds it unbelievable and is worried that Julie might be coerced by Kevin, but Julie's words make her relax. The situation has finally been clarified, and before the live stream, Julie receives a call from Jane. Jane continues to threaten Julie over the phone, but Julie is not afraid. Lily is also happy to see the confident and brave Julie. Kevin takes Julie to meet Steven, who presents her with a family heirloom bracelet. She initially wants to refuse it, but due to Kevin's persuasion, she eventually accepts it. After the meeting, Kevin takes Julie to a room he has prepared. He has arranged this surprise to thank Julie for being in his life. Julie looks at the carefully arranged room and feels deeply moved. Even though Julie rejected Hunter, he still believes she is an exceptionally outstanding person. As Julie turns to leave, Hunter catches her as she is accidentally bumped by a server. Kevin witnesses this scene. Feeling a bit jealous, Kevin, unable to listen to any explanation, carries Julie back home. He passionately kisses Julie, expressing his jealousy, which makes Julie feel confused. Kevin hugs Julie, expressing his feelings, and Julie fully accepts every aspect of Kevin. Kevin teaches Julie how to play chess, which leaves Steven speechless. Julie then asks Kevin to leave first. While Kevin is away, Steven talks to Julie about his feelings of indebtedness towards Kevin and thanks Julie for being there for him. Steven presents Julie with a stock contract, which Julie initially refuses as she deems it too valuable. However, after Steven earnestly persuades her, Julie eventually accepts it. Kevin overhears all of this from nearby and finally understands Steven's intentions. Concerned about Steven's declining health, they decide to take him for a detailed examination. At the hospital, Kevin is anxious about Steven's examination. They learn from the doctor that Steven needs surgery, which Kevin instantly comprehends. He finds out from the butler that Steven has been aware of this, but chose to keep it to himself. Steven's only wish now is for Kevin to start a family soon. Julie convinces Steven to undergo the surgery, which leaves Kevin feeling saddened as he steps out. Fortunately, with Julie's persuasion, Steven eventually agrees to undergo the surgery. Everyone anxiously waits, and thanks to Steven's strong will, the surgery proceeds smoothly and successfully. After Steven's successful surgery, his main concern surprisingly is when Julie and Kevin will get married, which makes Julie feel a bit shy. Once back home, they happily kiss each other, and as Julie turns around, she sits on Kevin's lap. The two spend a lovely evening together. Julie decides to marry Kevin, so she approaches Mary to get her household registration book and register for marriage with Kevin. However, Mary strongly opposes the idea. In Julie's mind, ever since Mary started rebuilding her life and neglecting herself, Mary has stopped caring. Eventually, feeling guilty, Mary agrees. After Julie packs her belongings at Mary's place, Kevin discovers love letters Julie received during her student days. He feels a bit jealous, and they playfully tease each other, but ultimately get lost in each other's eyes. On this day, Julie prepares a surprise for Kevin. Typically, it has been Kevin who has been taking steps towards her, but this time, she takes the initiative to propose to him. However, Kevin kneels down. Turns out, he had also prepared an engagement ring. Julie is deeply moved by that. After enduring hardships, the two finally step into the realm of marriage. Kevin gently lifts her veil and kisses his beloved bride.